So this video is going to explain what commutative, associative and distributive mean. So I've got this calculation here, 2 times 6. Now if I use an array to show what the answer for that would be, so there's 2 and we're timesing by 6, so I need 6 lots of those. There we go. So that means I've got 2 down here and I've got 6 here, and we can see that all together there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I know my answer is 12, which I'm sure we all did. But I also know that I can get that answer from doing the opposite thing. And what I mean from that is if I do 6, so let's have a go at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's going to be 6 times 2 this time. So that's 6 times 2. So what we're saying is that actually 2 times 6 is exactly the same as 6 times 2. And when you can swap things around like that, we say that it is commutative. So multiplication is commutative, and also addition is commutative as well. So for example, 1 add 2 would be the same as 2 add 1. They're both equal to 3. Associative law is very similar to commutative law, but it involves more than 2 numbers, and again you can do them in any way around you want. So for example, for this addition question here, I could do 3 add 6 first, and then do add 4. So 3 add 6 is 9, and then add 4 is 13. Or I might see the connection that 6 add 4, so do the 6 add 4 first. Well, 6 add 4 is 10, so 3 add 10 is 13. So again, this second one here would have been the easier one, because I know that 10 add 3 straight away, 13, 9 add 4, still easy, but just a little bit more thinking. And again, for the multiplication one over here, I could be doing 10 times 4 first. And then timesing by 3. So 10 times 4 is 40. And then times by 3 is 120. Or I could be doing the 4 times 3 first. And this is going to be the easy one, because 4 times 3 is 12. And then times by 10, well, that's 120. So just because one way you might be finding it a bit difficult, try the other way, because associative law means you'll get the same answer. So multiplication is associative and addition is associative. Distributive law can help us with our times tables when we're not quite sure on one particular value. So for example, 7 times 9, I might not remember what that is, but I might remember what 7 times 7 is. So we've got 7 here times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I might know what 7 times 7 is, which is 49. And then I need another 2 lots of 7. So 7 times 2, which is this bit here, which is 14, and 49, add 14, so I could do 49, add 10 is 59, add 4, 63. So I can use what I do know to figure out what I might have forgotten. So I've split that 9 into 7 and 2. We use distributive law actually quite a lot already, especially when we're doing grid method. So for example over here with 6 times 13, we split it into 6 times 10. So here's my 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because we know that 6 times 10 is 60. And then I know that I also need another 3 lots of 6, so 6 times 3, which is this bit here. And I know that 6 times 3 is 18. Add them together, I get 78. So again, using grid method, or an array version of grid method, we split it into things that we do know. 6 times 10, 6 times 3. The 13 has become 10 and 3. This is the distributive law. Let's have a go at this question using everything that we've learnt so far. So we're going to do 7 times 14, add 6 times 7. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is notice that both of these multiplications have a 7 in them. So I'm going to use the commutative law to swap this 6 times 7 round. So I'll end up with 7 times 14, add 7 times 6. I'm going to put brackets around these. And then I'm going to use my dots. So here's my 7 times 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then the blue is my 7 times 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that means that altogether I've still got 7, but 14 add 6 is 20. So altogether I'm doing 7 times 20, which I know using associative law is 7 times 2 times 10, which is 14 times 10, which is 140. So let's just recap. I used commutative law to swap these round. I then used distributive law to realise that the 14 and the 6 can go together. So altogether I've got 20 lots of 7. And then I used associative law at the end to figure out that 7 times 20 is 140.